My father's hands trembled as he adjusted his old coat. Not because of fear, because someone had just laughed, loud enough for the entire hall to hear. "Some people don't know their place," my fiance's mother whispered. Not quietly enough. I saw the table they pointed him to. Back corner, near the service door, like he was something to be hidden. I looked at my fiance. She was smiling, not uncomfortable, not ashamed, just smiling. Something inside me went very still. That silence was the beginning. I had ignored the signs before. The way she corrected how I spoke. The way her family asked what I used to be, not what I was. The subtle pauses when my father entered a room. But today, they didn't hide it. They reduced him to nothing. A poor man, an embarrassment. And she let them. No, she agreed with them. I watched her laugh softly when her brother mocked my father's shoes. That was the moment I understood. This wasn't just disrespect. This was alignment. She wasn't with me. She was with them. I didn't react. I smiled, shook hands, played my part perfectly. But inside, I was counting every contract I had signed in her father's company, every asset hidden behind quiet partnerships, every document they never bothered to read carefully. They thought I was small. They never asked how I built what I had, never questioned why their empire expanded the moment I joined. I checked my phone. One message. "Everything is ready." I slipped it back into my pocket and waited. When the speeches began, I stood up, uninvited. I walked to the center, pulled out a thin folder. "Before we continue," I said quietly, "there's something everyone should understand. Confusion, irritation." I placed the papers in her father's hands. Transfer agreements, ownership clauses. His face drained. "What is this?" I met his eyes. "Everything you built isn't yours." Silence exploded across the room. My fiancé stepped forward, shaking. "You're lying." I tilted my head slightly. "Am I?" I let the truth breathe. Let it settle into their bones. "I funded your expansions." I continued. "Structured your deals. Protected your losses." I looked at her. "You called my father poor." A pause. "Yet his son owns your entire legacy." Her mother staggered back into her chair. Her father's hands shook harder now. Not from age, from collapse. My fiancé reached for me. I stepped away. "You didn't stand with me," I said softly. "So you don't stand with me now." I removed the ring, placed it on the table, right in front of them all. I walked to the back of the hall, to my father, still sitting where they had placed him. I adjusted his coat myself this time. "Let's go," I said quietly. He didn't ask questions. He didn't need to. As we walked out, no one stopped us. No one spoke. Because power doesn't need noise. It just shifts. And when it does, everything else falls silent. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. They had already lost everything, and I had just remembered exactly who I was.